Hello there, my Aquarius collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness. Let's give you an Aquarius new moon reading. I like your energy, Aquarius. Oh my goodness, what did you get? 27. There are no wrong turns. And the universe. Ooh. Those of you just kind of going with the flow, because I almost feel like some of your energy is kind of like this, Aquarius. I think you have a lot of diversion type people, relationships, partnerships, opportunities in your life. Maybe you're not quite sure what direction you want to go or what the right choice is. I feel like it's designed that way for you. So this is like almost a let go, let God, or let go and trust the universe when it comes to something, because I feel like there's better options, there's better opportunities out there that you're not even aware of. But you're going to have to kind of trust your instincts and your intuition. Some of you got someone that really is heartbroken that they can't like be in the same energy that you're in, Aquarius. I have to say, Aquarius, I love your vibes. It's like very accomplished. I think you're very well put together, but not everyone understands exactly what you do, how you do it. I definitely feel like you make your exes look better. So those that thought they were getting like if they thought your partner was the one that made everything work in the relationship or partnership, I think they're realizing that that's not the case. Work, love, life vibes with you too. So I feel like you're having to trust a lot and kind of make some choices. And some choices I don't feel like were made for you, but I feel like that was the universe kind of guiding you in the right direction, which required you to, if you're a religious person, trust God. Those of you just kind of go with the flow. 27 there, that goes down to 9, which is hermit energy. That again is just trusting your instincts and your intuition. Ooh, bottom of the deck is the moon vibes. So, here we go. 4 of Pentacles. Ooh. Very important you stay grounded and focused. Yeah, you see the seal down there with the kind of 2 of Pentacle vibes there. I feel like that's a lot of the sort of astrology. If you pay attention to your astrology, I feel like things are working out for you in a very interesting way. It does require you to kind of go with the flow and trust the fuck out of something. There is something that is very particular to you, Aquarius, that makes you unique. Even with this 4 of Pentacles, that's like Emperor, Empress vibes. There's a lot of androgyny when it comes to you as well. Because I feel like some of you kind of embody that sort of yin-yang energy. Very androgynous. I love that for you. Covering that is the 4 of Swords. I feel like you avoid the things that are kind of hidden from you. This is almost given like snake in the grass vibes. Those of you, Chinese astrology, this is the year of the snake. And this is like trusting like the energy of something. I hate saying that because it does seem kind of cheesy, but it is like trusting the vibes. The same way snakes kind of navigate, right? Crown on that, there's the King of Pentacles. Oh, 3 of Cups. There's the King of Wands. That feels like a divergent relationship or partnership. Because if you notice, the King of Wands is kind of up there looking at that King of Pentacles. And there's the Queen of Cups vibe. Some of you are dealing with someone who's really messy. Oh, okay. Aquarius, I don't... You got an interesting sort of vibe going on here. This could be any type of relationship or partnership you got going on. This could be the one in the friends group who's kind of thinks they're a social butterfly, but I feel like they're more of a hot mess energy, to be quite honest with you. Because who does that kind of give you the vibes of? Think of the 90s. There's the 7 of Swords. There's the Page of Pentacles. There's the Hierophant energy. There's the Page of Swords. What's over the Page of Swords energy? Oh, the 5 of Pentacles. Someone loves your energy, but they don't realize exactly what you sort of brought to the sort of energy as something. Again, work and romantic energy or friendship vibes when it comes to this. Why do I feel like someone thinks whoever, if you had a business partner or you had a romantic relationship or partnership and that kind of didn't work out, I think someone thought that your partner was the one that kind of made you look good, but I don't think they realized that you're the one that made your partner look good. So this like changes up everything. So you've had to make some interesting choices, and for some of you, I don't feel like you kind of knew what the fuck choice you had to make. There was that sort of energy of almost like wandering around, but I feel like with the wandering around, just kind of trusting God or trusting the universe, brings you into the right sort of relationships or partnerships that you need, or opportunities that you need. I think it was Virgo that had that in their reading. You had to fall out of love in order to fall back in love with yourself. You had to get lost in order to find yourself, but you weren't really lost the whole time. You were just kind of like doing your own thing. Um, some of you definitely avoiding relationships or partnerships that were meant to kind of keep you stuck or stagnant. I feel like you met people along the way. You had conversations along the way that were almost because this is kind of given the energy. Those of you, if you've ever read the book, The Five People You Meet in Heaven, but for you, I feel like this is like the people that you meet along the way. So any of you, if you like travel books or anything along that lines, um, it kind of feels like that. So this is like conversations you had with people that really were just they were kind of inspiring, but you didn't exactly know them. It's kind of like that. Um that's also giving the vibes. If you've never watched the movie We've Never Danced, I kind of feel like it's almost like that energy with you. Whatever your beliefs or philosophy is, it's like let go, let God, or let go and trust the universe on something. But you kind of had guidance along the way. Over the King of Wands, there's the Four of Wands. Some of you, you'll meet the right person or opportunity at the right time. I almost felt like you had to kind of do your own thing. Some of you, I feel like mindfulness of this sort of stuck stagnant energy. Oh, damn, Aquarius, you're pulling some really fun vibes here. But at the same time, you got this Five of Pentacle energy. Trusting that the universe, some of you, there are things that you just kind of had to go with the flow. This is like let go, let God, or let go and trust the universe. You probably weren't getting the clarity that you needed. Some of you, it almost feels like you could have had to solve some riddles along the way as well. So maybe for some of you, this was kind of a spiritual journey, or some of you, your philosophies on things. Those of you with regard with like, because the energy here of like work vibes and like friendships or romantic relationships, I feel like those lines, uh, you needed a little bit more of a separation energy there. You always pull satellite vibes as well, which I think is interesting with you. So it's almost like an overview vibe. Do you believe in angels? Whatever your sort of faith, belief, or philosophy is. You don't normally pull that energy here, so I like this for you. Take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't. You weren't really lost, but you were kind of guided along the way, and none of this has been easy. None of this has been easy, but I feel like you've been sort of guided in the right direction. Pisces energy there with the Knight of Cups. Felt like a lot of you, this was to teach you to kind of trust your instincts and your intuition more. Over the Three of Cups, there is that Seven of Wands. There with the Ace of Swords. Chariot vibe, the Nine of Pentacles. Some of y'all had to get single in order to bring in like better options or better opportunities. Because I love like the satellite vibes with you. You had a reading a few months ago that kind of dealt with that. So if one thing doesn't work out, I feel like some of you could do like you get the chance to travel for work, or some of you just doing things that aren't really it's taking your time. So maybe you're not signing like a long-term lease for a place, or if you're looking at opening a business, this could kind of switch things up for you as well. This gives you more mobility. This actually allows you to kind of focus more on like what is important to you. Some of you, it's definitely mindful of like the overhead vibes of something, because this always wants to go looking at things from a business perspective. And that could be what you do for work, or this could be just kind of looking at things that way. Because you always pull like brick and mortar vibes. And that's more if you're in business, right? Instead of buying brick or mortar, like it's like kiosk energy. For fuck's sake, though, none of this is, I don't want to say it hasn't been easy for you, but it's been very interesting. I feel like you've met people along the way that's kind of inspired you in like the oddest of ways, but you kind of had to figure out what the whole vibe was about. So if you're not like a religious person, you could have met somebody that was, and maybe they said a prayer or some sort of a philosophy to you, and you kind of had to figure it out and figure out what it meant for yourself. If you're not much into astrology, you could have met somebody that was kind of focused on astrology. I do feel like you have this is, it's like a let go, let God, let go, let the universe, and just kind of focus on what's important. Those of you that got out of one relationship or partnership or friendship or situationship, someone could have, with the Seven of Swords energy there, tried to take advantage of you, but at the same time, it kind of allowed you to kind of go off and do your own thing. But I feel like whoever is dealing with your ex-partner, whatever that situationship was, is realizing that you were like the ideas person. You were like the smart one. Three of Pentacles, the Judgment vibes, there with the Eight of Pentacles, and there's the Five of Wands. There's the Knight of Swords energy. This really gives the vibes of Aquarius. Instead of someone starting a restaurant, doing like a food truck, if you want to sell like jewelry or something like that, instead of trying to like rent a space, maybe do like a kiosk somewhere. It's almost like the secondary vibes to kind of attract the attention, but not have like all the vibes on something, all the kind of externals. But this comes down to the who, what, when, where, why, and does it make sense? Because I feel like that's probably what you're going to be asking yourself more of. Because I always feel satellite vibes with you. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. You've met people along your journey here that's kind of inspired you. But some of you, I almost felt like it was like a riddle type vibe that you had to figure out. Because it's however you kind of philosophize it, or if you're a religious person, how you look at it. I kind of feel like you need to be in this energy before you kind of figure out exactly what it is that you do want. The universe, God was working on your behalf or is working on your behalf on this. You just really got to trust like the vibes. And that's whatever the fucking vibes are for you. Don't feel overwhelmed or hopefully you haven't been overwhelmed with this, because I think it pulls you in the right direction, especially if you're kind of feeling almost directionless or that you're not quite sure. So there's a lot of uncertainty on this. But I feel like once you kind of go with the flow, things will start to make sense for you. So if you're doing like self-help books or you're looking at something new, you're kind of interested in something new, I feel like this is kind of like that vibe. So this is almost like self-help books, or if you're like looking for inspiration, I feel like you find it in like very odd ways. Um, there's almost this energy of interesting conversations or trusting something. So, maybe you heard your favorite song, or you heard a song and there's a line or something around it that kind of inspires you. It's almost like finding that inspiration and kind of going with the flow again. Oh, look at that with the Emperor vibes here. This is like going back to the basics and kind of finding yourself. So this could have been a philosophical journey with you or a transcendentalism type vibe with you. Um, it actually brings you into a very interesting energy here. Those of you that like to read, because this back to basics energy, there's a book I read years ago and I cannot remember the name of it. But it was a guy that started on the East Coast and he rode his bike across America. And it's given me like that energy of that with you. What if y'all know the name of the book? This is almost like Eat, Pray, Love energy, but not as, I don't feel like it's as nice as that. It's a very weird vibe. So, some of y'all could have been ordering takeout and eating it in your fucking car, right? It's almost like that vibes. But damn, some of you, maybe the wisdom of a fortune cookie, or maybe the wisdom of an ad campaign, or if you come across like a magazine article or something that sort of inspired you. Ooh, ooh, Aquarius. I just want to luxuriate in your energy here because I love this for you. Religion, philosophy. I don't feel superstition energy. So normally I say religion, philosophy, or your superstition. So I don't feel like you kind of believe in superstitions. Maybe some of you will. Definitely feel like Make-A-Wish energy. So if you get the chance to get around a fountain, Put a penny in the fountain and make a wish. You're being guided even if you don't realize it. But damn, for whatever reason, Aquarius, you're kind of in an interesting you're in an interesting energy here. Do watch your favorite astrologer, because I mean this could definitely be astrological with you. 43, your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. So you'll find your place. You just gotta kind of trust the energy there. Those of you when it comes to like the inspiration energy. Who or what has inspired you? Because I almost feel like there's like 4 or 5 different sort of points of inspiration with you when you were feeling kind of stuck or stagnant. But damn, not everyone's going to like this new version of you. So some of y'all definitely need to be mindful of who's in your fucking energy as well. Because damn, you're the one that makes it work. Without you, the energy doesn't work. Some of you, you made your bosses look good. Some of you, you made your partners look good. Some of you, you made everyone else look better than what they were. But once your energy isn't there, yeah, it's noticed. Even if it's something very simple. I feel like some of you are going to get the chance to kind of do your own thing, but it's going to take you a minute to get there. But trust the inspiration along the way. For some of you, it's almost religious, but at the same time, I don't feel like that may be your vibe. So you could almost be going through some sort of a transcendentalism. I don't know what, for lack of a better word on this, just looking at things differently. Oh, I love your vibes. What's the song for you? What's the song for you? Try a little tenderness. Ooh, Otis Redding. There's the green energy. There's the feather vibes. Oh, if you don't believe in angels, maybe some of you will. I feel like you find like everything is like perfect for you. Those of you that like to read, I mean, this is there's a great little old paperback out years ago called God on a Harley. Maybe find that, because you're pulling some interesting vibes. There's like some religious energy on there. Some of y'all just kind of going with the flow. For fuck's sake, though, none of this was easy. So it wasn't easy, but I feel like it was you were guided along the whole fucking way here. So maybe some of you with regard to creative energy, this is going to allow you to kind of focus on your creativity more. Or some of you learning to kind of trust your instincts and your intuition. Oh, Aquarius. Take what's yours, leave what's not. You always make your partners look good. But when your energy's not there, it's like mist. So you make your boss look good. Some of you with regard to any interpersonal relationships or partnerships, friendship, romantic options, opportunities. You made everybody else look good. And then you're kind of stuck or stagnant, but it was actually to help you sort of figure out where you're meant to be. It's almost like a softening of the edges with you as well. So maybe some of you, this allows you to look at things from a different perspective. Peace, love, and light, Aquarius. Oh, I love this for you. Sending you all the peace, love, and light. Let go, let God, or let go and trust the universe here. Trust the inspirations. I feel like you get inspirations along the way. Peace, love, and light, Aquarius.